There are three types of people in this world: those who make things happen, those who watch things happen, and those who wonder what happened. And I'm sure you will agree with me that those who make things happen will have great things in life. Magandang araw mga kababayan. My name is Rick and welcome back to episode 2 of my Eargasm. This week, tatalakayin natin ang isang magandang paksa: how to design your life for success. How do we define success? Bawat isa sa atin ay iba yung pananaw ng success. Is it career growth? Is it popularity in the community? Is it harmony in our family? Or financial freedom? If we can provide our family a better future and if we can achieve our dreams, yan ang true measure of success. And this week, we will tackle that issue. Do you believe in the saying, all things in this world are created twice? First is you think about it, and second, you make it a reality. According to Napoleon Hill, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. Meron tayong maganda diyang follow-up. Yung Stephen Covey's 7 Habits, meron doong habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. How do you see yourself 5 years from now, 10 years from now? Do you want to be an OFW after all those years, or you want to be an entrepreneur? Meron akong isang kaibigan. Sabi niya, paano ako yayaman? Ang liit ng sahod ko. Kulang nga pambayad ng utang. Ang hirap. Paano ako makapagnegosyo? Team-song na niya, isang kahig, isang tuka. Ganyan ang life ng mga dukha. Kaya, if that is your mentality, I will prove you wrong. Kasi marami tayong mga kababayan na yumaman. In fact, I will share with you stories of successful people, rags to riches story, people who started small time and ended big time. Our first example was the late Mariano Ke, yung owner ng multi-billion peso company Mercury Drug Store. Nag-umpisa po ang business niya sa 100 pesos lang. Bumili siya ng sulfathizol at bininta piece by piece. And that single bottle funded the rest of the medicine which he sold using his push cart. And after that, lumago yung negosyo niya. Naggawa siya ng first branch ng Mercury Drug sa Bambang, Metro Manila. And that started it all. Mercury Drug is now a household name in the Philippines, delivering medicines at your doorsteps. Ang pangalawa nating example is the owner of National Bookstore, Mrs. Socorro Ramos, na kilalang-kilala as Nanay Coring. Dati siyang sales girl sa bookshop ng kanyang kapatid at asawa nito. Upon learning the ropes of the business, they established, together with her husband, Jose Ramos, the first national bookstore. But because of the strict censorship during the Japanese occupation, napilitan silang mag-change ng merchandise. Instead, ang binibinta nila ay candies, chinilas at saka mga sabon. Right after the war, they opened the bookstore. But nasira na naman. But because of their perseverance and persistence, they succeeded. And now, National Bookstore is a byword in the Philippines with more than 100 branches nationwide. Our third example is the man behind the brand Shoemart, Mr. Henry C. Ang family nila relocated from China at dumating sa Pilipinas. They had a small variety store, pero nasira during the Japanese occupation. So, ang ginawa ni Henry C. right after the war ay nagbenta ng mga sapatos ng GI or mga American soldiers at iba pang mga gamit. Right after that, he opened his brands in 1958 selling quality shoes. And later in 1972, he created a standalone department store which started the popular concept of SM or Schumart. Now, the company is really big time in the real sense of the word. What is the common denominator of the three persons that I mentioned earlier? Una, meron silang mga pangarap sa buhay. They dream big. Pangalawa, their activities on a daily basis led them to where they want to be. Yung mga ginagawa nila pang araw-araw ay naghatid sa kanila sa gusto nilang makamit sa buhay. Third, they persevered and persisted in spite of the failures they experienced in the past. They never gave up. Fourth, they practiced delayed gratification. The profit that they had in the initial stage of the business, hindi nila ginasto to satisfy their needs and wants. Instead, they invested the profit in order to establish a bigger business. Ginamit nilang puhunan para lalong lumaki ang kanilang mga negosyo. It's a sad scenario. Many ventured into different businesses but failed, thinking that because they have money, it's more than enough to succeed in business without realizing that there are other factors that we need to prepare. Number one factor, funding. Make sure that you have enough resources to finance your business. Don't start if you don't have the capital. Mahirap yung kulang ka sa bala. You need to have a capital to finance your business for the next 6 months or even 1 year. Hindi yung mangungutang ka na naman dahil short ka to finance the expenses for the next 3 months. Never ever start the business if you don't have enough capital. Number 2, leadership. Make sure that you are hiring competent person to manage your business. Yung magaling, mapagkatiwalaan at may malasakit sa negosyo. Okay lang, you can hire a relative or a family member, but make sure they are competent enough. Otherwise, kung hindi, you need to hire outside your family circle. Hire somewhere else, hire a competent person para lalago ang yung negosyo. At ito yung pinaka-importante, never ever start a business kung wala kang alam nito. Third, you need to have a strategic plan. Dapat may plano ka on how to make your business big. Hindi pwede yung bara-bara lang. Sabi nga nila, if you failed to plan, you plan to fail. Dapat talaga meron kang blueprint, marketing plan, or a strategy for your business to grow and survive. Pang-apat, customer service. In today's competitive world, it's not enough to satisfy your customer. You need to delight them. Pag gustong-gusto nila yung service ng staff mo, babalik-balikan ka. And I'm sure you believe in the power of word of mouth advertising. They will spread the good news that your company is better than the others. Pero pag masama ang serbisyo mo, words can spread like a wildfire because one dissatisfied person will tell 7 other people. Kaya be careful. Make sure that you have a better customer service than your competition. 5. Products or service. May mga tao na pag nakikita nila na, patok na patok yung bagong restaurant sa kabilang kalye. Ang gagawin, mag-open ng restaurant following the same concept. Yun ang mahirap. You are just a copycat and you will never succeed as a businessman. You have to have your own service. Unique. Ano ba yung core competence mo? Ano yung unique selling proposition mo? Dapat meron kang naiiba. It's either a price or your product. Hindi yung kopya ka na lang ng kopya. Walang mangyayari sa'yo. You should be a cut above the rest. Karamihan sa mga nag-succeed in business ay may alam sa tinatawag nating marketing mix. Ito yung tinatawag natin na product, place, price, promotions, people, processes, and physical evidence. Pag alam mo yan, pwede ka nang maglaro. You can create your own strategy in order to attract more people in your business. Kung sakaling papalpak ka sa ginawa mong business endeavor, huwag kang titigil. Don't ever stop. What you will do is try to examine ano ba yung mga pagkakamali na nagawa mo in the past. Learn from your mistakes. Start all over again using different approach and different strategy. Huwag kang titigil. Move on and start all over again. Ang daming pumalpak in the past, pero they never gave up. They move on, kaya nga naging successful. I'll cite you some examples. Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times before he perfected the electric bulb. Colonel Sanders was rejected by 1,009 restaurant owners until one believed in the concept of Kentucky Fried Chicken. The author of the book, Chicken Soup for the Soul, Jack Canfield, was rejected by 144 publishers. I'm sure you are familiar with Harry Potter. The author, J.K. Rowling, was also rejected by 12 major publishers. Michael Jordan missed more than 9,000 shots and lost more than 300 games in his basketball career. What made him successful? There's one common denominator: their spirit of not giving up. Persistence, perseverance, and grit spelled the big difference. Oh, handa na ba tayong maging successful in life? Are you ready to design your life for success? If you are ready, I'd like to share with you the factors that could make you a successful person. I'd like to share with you the 7 C's for success. 1. Clarity of purpose. Ano ba talaga yung gusto mong makamit sa buhay? You need to be very specific para alam mo yung effort mo ay directed towards one goal. The thing that you really wanna achieve in life. Kasi pag malabo ang tingin mo sa hinaharap, you will never achieve what you truly desire. Wala kang sense of direction. 2. commitment. You need to put everything. Give your all. Dapat ipakita mo yung buong puso mo na ito yung gusto kong makamit sa buhay. Hindi yung commitment na I will try, I will do my best. You need to show your burning desire. Ito yung dapat na mindset na I will do it whatever it takes. That's the mindset of a true champion. Third, creativity. You have to have an open mind. Dapat bukas ang isipan mo. Dapat mag-isip kang mabuti ano yung nararapat na gawin para aangat ka relative to your competition. Dapat galingan mo yung pag-iisip. Dapat meron kang out of the box thinking para aangat ang negosyo mo and you will be a cut above the rest. Fourth, communication. Dapat alam mo kung ano ang magandang paraan para malalaman ng primary target market mo that you exist. Dapat alam nila kung ano yung services or products na ino-offer mo at dapat malalaman nila that you are far better than your competition. So, think of a strategy for you to reach out to your primary target market. 5. Connections. Be aware of your sphere of influence. Dapat alam mo kung sino yung mga mentors na pwedeng tutulong sa iyo at makapagbigay ng magandang advices. Sino ang mga taong pwede mong lapitan kung ito yung problem mo sa business. You need to identify those people who can help you make your business far better. At alam mo kung sino ang pwedeng tumulong sa iyo just in case something will go wrong. Dapat alam mo because connections will make your life easy. 6. Consistency. If you were on fire when you started the business, make sure that you will maintain that momentum. Kung masigasig ka nung nag-umpisa ka sa business, you have to maintain that. Kung ang serbisyo mo ay ganito kagaling, you have to maintain that. Otherwise, your clients will go somewhere else. Because if you will not take care of your customers, others will. Last C, credibility. Ito yung pinaka-importante. You need to take care of your image or your reputation. Kasi pag madungisan ng bahid na kasamaan yung pangalan mo, nako, words can spread like a wildfire. Wala nang maniniwala sa iyo at yung trust ng tao sa business mo will suffer. Kaya dapat talaga ingatan mong gagawa ng kasamaan sa supplier or anybody that you will associate with. Ngayong alam na natin ang 7 C's to succeed. I'm sure you are now ready to design your life for success. Gamitin natin yung 7 C's plus yung attitude natin. We need to have a good learning attitude. Bad attitude is like a flat tire. You will never go anywhere if you won't change it. Make sure you have a good attitude because good attitude will take you to greater heights. Sabi nga nila, your attitude will determine your altitude in life. Maraming salamat for joining me in this week's episode of Eargasm with Rick. Always keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. And please share the video. This is Rick of Tatak Pinoy, loud and proud, keeping the community informed.